It is about to get real for the stock market and for the economy as we're getting September's CPI data this Thursday, which obviously, guys, we're going to break down in this video the estimates, my thoughts, and we'll break down the charts here on the indexes and stocks that I'm watching. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe as we're almost at 40,000 subscribers, guys. We're so freaking close. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always, and feel free to join the email list. It's free. I'm sending you guys my top 3 stocks every single Monday morning. I actually just sent out an email this morning, so make sure to join that. It's linked down below. No spam, no BS, just straight up value. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So it's currently about 1 p.m. right now on the East Coast, and guys, we're red all across the board. We're talking the Russell's down 0.75%, the Nasdaq's down 0.4%. Same with the S&P, as the Dow's down a little bit over 0.5% right now. And we can see on the intraday, actually no, this is the 5-day, 5-minute. We do have a bit of inverse, or not an inverse head and shoulders. Geez, guys, a regular head and shoulders playing out here on SPY. Do you guys notice that? We have the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. Now we're starting to dump off a little bit as we're pretty much smack dab in the middle of the trading day. So head and shoulders is playing out on SPY, and triple Q probably the same thing. Yeah, 5-day, 5-minute, clear cut head and shoulders. You guys see that here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder forming. So we're down a bit. I mean, it's not a catastrophe, obviously, nothing too crazy. And to be honest, it's not that bad considering we had a crazy green day on Friday after we got the non-farm jobs data, the unemployment rate, which those numbers came in way better than expected, which caused the stock market to go haywire pretty much on Friday. So we're selling off a little bit, giving back some of the gains from Friday, but still looking pretty good overall on this 5-day, 5-minute, right? Still obviously holding an uptrend here on triple Q on the 5-day. Same thing here on SPY. You guys see that. So even though we're down a little bit right now, it's not that big a deal, guys. Not that big a deal at all. And by the way, the VIX is up around 10% as I'm making this video, with the metals down a little bit. Gold's down about $2 an ounce, and silver's down almost 1%, about 30 cents an ounce. So let me show you here what the estimates are for CPI. Let me pull it up quickly so we can run through this here, guys. There we go. And by the way, I have a second channel called Stas Talks Money. Well, I guess it's called Stas Surf. My name. The app is Stas Talks Money. Completely different content from here. We're breaking down kind of reactions to viral TikToks on people that are in debt, struggling with money. Then I give my 2 cents in. As I like to say, I'm pretty good guy with money. I'm into personal finance. So if you guys want to see that second channel, drop the first video, I think on what day was that? Friday. That's linked down below. Make sure you guys go check it out. Must watch content there, guys. And yeah, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, we're getting the CPI data, right? Which has been something every investor has been watching over the last couple of years, as we saw inflation go crazy a couple of years ago. Now the Fed's done a decent job bringing it down, even though, I mean, could you actually really believe this number fully? I mean, I don't know. We've seen a lot more than 2% inflation in many different categories, but we'll take it for what it is here with a grain of salt. So we have core CPI projected at 0.2% for this month. Last time it was 0.3% last month, and this is the all items index, excluding food and energy. So a good metric there to keep an eye on is the core CPI, which has obviously come down on a month-over-month basis compared to where it was a year, 2 years ago, right? We're heading in the right direction, which is down. And the headline CPI number, the monthly number, is 0.1%. That's the forecast. Previously, it was 0.2%, so that is coming down month over month, which is good. And this is obviously looked at as a measure for inflation. Like I said, the change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers. It's a certain basket of goods and services that they look at. We'll break that down more as we get the actual release here on Thursday. So the yearly number, the annualized number, is 2.3%. Crazy to say that out loud, guys, compared to last month's 2.5%. So that number has really come down over the last year, 2, 3 years, right? As we all know, inflation has come down, and the goal for the Fed is 2% inflation, right? So we're almost there. Which is insane. But the risk now is, all right, they're cutting rates. We got a 50 basis point rate cut. We might get more rate cuts. Well, we are. I think another 50 this year. 50 basis points, that is. Not 50 rate cuts. That'd be nuts, guys. Another 50 basis points. Now, the risk is inflation going to come back up? It might. It might start creeping up again over the next year. I hope not. I really do. But you never know. Right? So big day on Thursday. CPI data coming out. We also get the weekly unemployment claims number on Thursday, which is projected at 231,000. It was 225 last week, so that's going to spike a little bit, around 5,000-6,000 more than last week. And if we look at my watch list here, let's break down some movers here on my watch list, guys, which, by the way, not much green across the board except for companies like NVIDIA, which I'll make a video on later tonight. Make sure to subscribe for that. NVIDIA is up around 4% right now, looking really good. Micron, which was actually in the email this morning, shameless plug, again, it's free. Make sure to join the email list. That's up around 2% right now. Looks like we're starting to break back out. On Micron, we're testing the highs now from Friday morning, being about 104, 105. That's a big level of resistance that if we're able to break out of, this could start testing maybe the highs from last time they reported earnings about a week ago. The stock shot up to about 115. Hey, maybe that's where Micron wants to go in the short term. We have stocks like CCL making a decent move today, Carnival Cruise Line, which right now in real time is testing the top of this channel here, which if I draw it out, you guys can see, boom, we're testing the top right now, which that's a big level of resistance. If CCL can get out of there, we could get some more upside, maybe a break towards 19, maybe over $19 per share. Let's see. Maybe we can do one more here. What's moving down today, guys? We have AMC taking a dump. What else is new? Adobe's getting hit about 3%, which, oh my God, this is getting interesting here, guys. Adobe double topped at about 580, and we've been dumping ever since earnings. Looks like the stock's down about 15% since earnings came out. So if this starts going closer to the lower 400s, sub 400, might have to look deeper into that one. Interesting company here. I think they're a very good company, right? Now, the stock price could become attractive if it starts coming down lower 400s, under 400. So keeping my eyes peeled on Adobe here moving forward. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm curious kind of where your head's at, guys, in the markets right now with the CPI, everything going on. What do you guys think is going to happen? Let me know down below in the comments. And do not forget to get up to 15 free stocks for a moo with at least a $100 deposit. And your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, that's a no-brainer. So check out the link down below in the description box. And check out the Patreon as well. I'm posting all my updates to my Patreon portfolio to the Patreon, and there's a Discord chat. I post my charts and ideas throughout the week. That is linked down below, pinned in the comment section as well, guys. A lot of value in the Patreon, and of course, it helps out the channel, helps me out with the content creation here. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.